Yeah, this game you're really you actually like starting to play the game once you get to level 40. Like before level 40, it's all like think of it as a long tutorial. Alright, so as I promised, I'll show you how to set up tablets. It would be easier if you write them down before you begin, because once you start buying tablets, you'll have hard time keeping track of which tablet to use for which champion and stuff. Especially there are these small things called inscriptions. They're like runes in League of Legends. And each tablet they have different set of different numbers that you need to fulfill before you activate them. Like this one, for instance. Oh, and once you lock them, if you want to unlock, you have to pay them. 750 emblems or 20 runes. So I'll just show you how to set them up. I mean, if some of you, most of you already know how to do this, but so I'm just gonna explain this quickly. So left side is you see the 0/8. That means you have to fulfill 8 energy of order. And the right side is called chaos energy. If you see the inscriptions on the left top of the box, there's like a mark indicating which energy they provide. So say this one has the 5 order energy. So you put it in. It's 5 out of 8. If you just do that, you can't. If you don't get the energies up, then you can't promote this tablet. It will not be in effect in game. Oh yeah, I recommend you to practice. Like for myself, I used to play Paladin since I was like level 20 up to level 40 and so on. So I really recommend you to practice on 2 to 3 champions before you start buying more. I recommend you start with like a fighter champion or a mage champion, because then you'll practice more of the control part of the game. If you play tank, all you do is just get tanky and run around. But if you practice on fighter champions and mage champions, then you'll have an easier time. Like when I was on my original account, I started playing. That's when I played Mystic for the first time when I was level 40. I'll show you how many times I played on my Paladin. Yeah, I mean you should really get hang of at least 2 to 3 champions. Really get used to them. Know how to play. Then you can, when you reach level 40, then you can apply to any guilds and say like, oh, I can play that, I can play that, I can play that. Then they'll say okay. But if you're just like all around average player, then they'll just be like, you know. So this is my main account, and you see how many times I play my Paladin? Almost 2,000 games. It's because I've been playing him since like I said, level 20. This guy was pretty OP back then. After patch, he's been nerfed. But before, this guy was pretty OP, so I used him a lot to get to level 40. And once I got to level 40, I started playing Mystic. So I only knew how to play like maybe 2 to 3 champions. And that's a good thing, I think. Anyways, some tablets you can't unlock them, or I mean you can't promote them unless you have gold inscription, because like the one in the middle right there, Tablet of Desire, you have to have gold inscription, because gold inscription provide more energy than silver inscriptions, so you'll need a lot of emblems. So save your emblems as much as you can. Oh, and you gotta save up your emblems for these talents too. So that's why I recommend you to practice on few champions first. Because if you spend your emblems buying other champions, then once you get to level 40, you'll have no emblems left to set up your talents and tablets. Spending your runes on them are pretty much a waste. So you see how like there are 4 energy mounting up, and once you got them all, you can click save and you can ascend your tablet, and now it's active in game. Yeah, I do stream quite a lot. I used to stream on another Korean website, but I'll be streaming mostly on Twitch now. Yeah, I mean, as long as you spend your runes on champions and skins, you're good. But what I'm saying is, spend your runes on champions and skins, but don't ever spend them on tablets and inscriptions. It's a complete waste. They're expensive, and it takes a lot of your runes to convert them into emblems, and it only gives you 5,000 emblems for 250 runes, I think. So that's a complete waste. Save up your emblems and use them for tablets, inscriptions, and talents.